Hello, everyone. This is Stock Market Daily. Thank you for joining me today. It is April 4th, 2023. As always, this is not financial advice. Please don't copy my trading strategies because you will lose money. This is only for educational purposes. So you could see in the day, the S&P 500, the SPX chart, we ended up lower. Specifically, we were 0.72% lower for the day. And the majority of the issues that we had during the day today was again due to the banking stocks. So, in specific, the Financial Times newspaper or media company came out and said that Western Alliance is looking for somebody to buy them, you know, as if there's an issue with the bank and they're looking for a buyer right away. At about right here or so, Western Alliance came out and said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! We never made that statement. We're not exploring anyone to buy us. That's not true. That is complete fake." And the market rallied along with WAL stock. However, it wasn't even enough to recover from the damaging article. So they went on to say that they're going to seek financial and all everything that they can and probably sue the newspaper and everything. However, it just, since the stock never recovered, it just goes to show how much trust there is right now in these banking stocks, and it's not much. So tomorrow we have non-farm payroll in the morning, so that's going to be interesting. And today we had Apple, along with other companies, of course, but Apple is one of the biggest ones, that had earnings release, and they beat and they announced that they have a share buyback of, I believe it was 90 billion. So quite a lot. Big news for Apple. They are up, but they have not broke through their highest high. So they are up like in 160 range. I'm sorry, 169 range per share, but they are not quite above their highest high where they were trading in the open market. So I do believe that with the news, kind of settling about the bank, and with Apple doing really well, that we might have a little bit of an uptick tomorrow, that we may probably, come back to the 40.90 or the 40.80 area, unless there's some bad news with anything else, and obviously the jobs data tomorrow. But having the banking sector kind of possibly relax and Apple doing really well, maybe it will lift the markets. That's my opinion. Okay, so let's take a look at the trades on the SPX 0 DTE today. There was one trade that I rolled. Okay, so from yesterday, there was one trade that I got trapped in, and that was at 41.05, which was all the way over here. And this option was rolled into tomorrow for 4,100, and I collected $30 on that. So there it is right there. So we have one for tomorrow. Hopefully, like I said, tomorrow we'll have a little bit of the market's going to come up a little bit. Maybe not all the way, but we'll see. Then I sold two of these right in the morning at 40.50. And great news, guys. Obviously, volatility. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that volatility is back, and so is the premium. So finally was able to collect $500, $510 on these two, and that was about a 22. I believe it was a 22 or 23% delta. So nice to see some of that premium come back. Okay, so 510 for the 40.50 level, and I sold another one, which is right here at the 40.30 level for $215. So that was it on the put side. Now on the call side, and this is a little bit about your trader psychology. If you've seen the past episodes, I was just trapped right in these levels, and the market was kind of right here in the morning. So it was a little bit kind of like, oh, I don't want to sell another call, a couple of calls here right in the same area that I just had trouble to get out of. But the having to kind of process that through, I did enter into, I try to enter into 3 calls at least. I tried to sell 3 of them. However, only 2 got filled. So I got filled on this one, the 40/30. I got filled for 110. And then I ended up chasing the 41/15, and I only got $150 for that. And then I had another one at 41/20, but it never got filled. Actually, when I placed the trade, this one was like 300. This one was like 250, and I just missed it. I was watching the market. I was thinking it might bounce, and then it seemed like it wanted to bounce and it wanted to go up, but it didn't quite work out that way. So I ended up collecting less premium, and one of the options never got filled, and I ended up canceling later in the day. But nevertheless, all in all, total for the day was 1,525, which is not bad. We are holding this one overnight, but with the Apple news and with the banking news, hopefully it will kind of settle down. We'll move up slightly. Quick update on the credit spread that I have all the way in the 30th of May. It was actually let me expand this a little bit. It was actually kind of a good time to sell it today, simply because now I'm looking at this thing and it's showing 165, but it's actually, the bid was somewhere around 210 or so. And waiting for this 210 to get lower, it's got quite a bit of time left on it, obviously. And the theta is really low. Now it's showing 23. It was showing, I believe, something like $20 or something like that. So I believe, I think I'm gonna sell out of it tomorrow, unless this really ticks up by a lot. If it's under $200, I might just let go of one and not wait for any more. $23 or $20 a day of theta is really not that much, and it's just going to take a while to decay at this point. And as well as, if we do start climbing back up, this is going to increase rapidly probably. So might as well dump it tomorrow. If it's under $200, I'm going to at least get rid of one. And if it's over $200, I think I'll just hang on to it for a few more days. I do want to collect as much of this premium that I've already collected, but I don't want to buy it back at the, at a higher rate when I don't have to. And right now, there really isn't any other option that I would probably be entering on the call side. There's just, because we dropped quite a bit in the last few days, so it's not like I would be trading this one for another one. So before I would enter any new call position with 30 days out, I would probably want to see some more upside before entering into the position. Okay, so that's it, guys. Tomorrow's going to be an exciting day, end of the week. We had Apple and all the other things that came out, all the other earnings that came out at the end of the day. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Do join me tomorrow. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks. Bye-bye.